2023 Otter. We're here at the Rotor booth with Aiden, who's going to walk us through some of Rotor's products. Aiden, take it away.
Yeah, guys, thanks for checking this out. Here we've got 3 of our main road products. This here is our INpower. This is our entry-level power meter setup. This is a single-sided crank-based power meter. From there we get into more of our higher end products, things that are going to give you a little bit more data. You can look at more of the analytics behind your riding. This is called our INspider power meter. Here it's paired with our aero crown, so you get a nice covering that provides an aero benefit as long as a nice aesthetic piece of this. These are carbon crank arms, really nice weight savings along with an aero chainring, so this all integrates really well. This is a spider based power meter, so this uses a 4-bolt chainring system. This here is our 2INpower. This is a dual-sided crank-based system, so everything is housed within the cranks and the spindle. This is an example of our...
This video is brought to you by DIBS Sports. Rider-owned, rider-operated, Southern California. If you're in the market for some new apparel, please consider checking us out at dibsports.com. Feel free to leave a comment, hit the like button, consider subscribing. Thank you.
DM chainring, so we use a direct mount technology. It goes right onto the spindle, nice and smooth. Everything is nice and clean if you don't want to deal with chainring bolts. This is our full lineup here, so we're really excited to present these to all of the road market. Whether you want something 1x, whether you're looking for a 2x setup, 4-bolt axis, Shimano, we've got everything. We've got something for just about everybody.
Awesome. Okay, so I noticed your crank arm lengths is 165 up to 175, and it looks like you have a 5mm gap from the 65 to the 70, and then you got the 72.5 and the 175. Is there any 177.5s or 180s on any of these? So
we top out at 175. This carbon setup here, we actually go all the way down to 155. So we have a 155, a 160, and a 165 option. Really nice to have those big ranges involved. So if it's crank-based, we go 165 to 175. If it's a modular system like we've got here, we've got a larger range to go. Explain to me modular. Are you referring to, not the crank arm length, right? You're referring to, what do you mean by modular on this one? Yeah, so here, this system completely breaks apart, so the spindle, the arms, the chain rings, the spider itself is all separate pieces. So it's really nice for building something that you want long term. Got it, but the crank arms are not adjustable, meaning like... Correct. Okay, because I know like Look makes a crank set where you can adjust the Correct. Length. These would be fixed just in the length that they're produced at. And do you happen to know MSRP on these models? Because you were saying this is entry, high, maybe mid? Or... Yeah, so entry for this crank set, you know, somewhere around the $700 range, depending on what kind of chain rings and spider you want to combine it with. So that's $600, $700 range for an entire crank set. So that's arms, axle, chainring. As we get higher end into this is more around the $1,000, $1,100 price point. Carbon will be $1,300. This is just below $1,000 at the moment. So we've got a full range of prices. And are all of these manufactured in Spain? For the most part, that's why you know, these are a little bit higher priced than some of our competitors. We use Spanish and Portuguese manufacturing for the most part, so we get a little bit higher end carbon, some tighter tolerances, and some better reliability out of the electronics in our power meters. Awesome, awesome. And if people wanted to know more information, where should they go? Come check us out at rotoramerica.com. We've got offices here in Salt Lake City, so we're happy to answer any questions. We're happy to talk compatibility and talk about what product would be best for you. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.